following is a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network. It's game time. Let's head up to the broadcast booth for the pregame show right now on Magnitude Sports.
Good afternoon, baseball fans. Welcome into Kindred, North Dakota. We are here for District 7 Class B Babe Ruth baseball action, day 2 of the tournament. And the second game of the day about to be underway, running just a little bit behind, about 35 to 40 minutes behind schedule. The PA guy estimated this was going to start at 2:08. Don't know if we're going to quite make her there, but we'll say we're going to be about 40 minutes late on this game. Game just got done before this, ran a little bit behind. Once again, District 7 Babe Ruth baseball action taking place in Kindred. I'll pull up the bracket and give our fans an update on where exactly we are. First game up there, Lidgerwood-Hankinson went in the favor of the 7 seed. Hankinson defeated Lidgerwood last night in Lidgerwood by a score of 8-7. Second game on the bracket there saw another upset. Fairmont, the 6 seed, beating Northern Cass. So 2 upsets to start this tournament. Hankinson and Fairmont in the semifinal game. They're going to play at 4 o'clock this afternoon. In fact, they're going to play right here in Kindred following the game we are airing shortly. Third game down, Castleton was victorious over Enderlin by a score of 10-0. And the game, perhaps of the day, a fantastic game. Sawyer Rowland and myself had the call on that. Valley City was victorious over Kindred by a score of 2-1. It was an excellent game. That means that the 11 a.m. game, continuing down the bracket, was Lidgerwood versus Northern Cass. Good game. Had 4 lead exchanges in the previous game. Northern Cass ended up victorious over Lidgerwood by a score of 11-6. So just like that, the 2 seed is out of the tournament. And this game right now that's going to be taking place at 1:30 on the schedule, but in probably 2:10, 2:15 real time will be Enderlin and Kindred. So that's a quick run through of where we're at. My name's Josh Almaris. I'm joined alongside Sawyer Rowland. How's it going, Sawyer?
It's going great. Just got done umpiring that first game. It was a long one, and I think I have the curse making these games go long.
We've had Sawyer on the field for 2 games, and both of his games took a long time. So Sawyer's a man that's wearing many hats. He's umpiring. He's one of our Legion coaches, and now he's up in the broadcast booth. We appreciate having him here. We're going to come back in a couple minutes. We'll have starting lineups and continue on with the pregame show.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area? from office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial, sales, and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
Signarama of Fargo is the trusted, preferred signage vendor of NDSU athletics. The global leader in the sign and graphic industry, Signarama is the way to grow your business. Competitive prices, free consultations and estimates, signage solutions that fit your budget. Signarama is locally owned and committed to community support. Trusted by the Bison, be a championship business with Signarama. Call or go online at sarvalley.com.
The Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota is the place for you and your friends to come and enjoy cold drinks, great food, and sports all under a friendly and fun atmosphere. Whether it's the Vikings, Twins, Wild, NDSU Bison, or one of your favorite teams, watch all the games at the Knickerbocker. Open Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 2 a.m., and Sunday, 12 noon to 2 a.m. You can find the Knickerbocker at 412 Main Avenue in Hickson, just a 10-minute drive south of Fargo. Take University Drive, head south until you arrive.
Hey fans, welcome back into Kindred. Once again, Josh Almaris joined alongside Sawyer Rowland, and we're gearing up for a loser-out matchup. Loser-out matchup featuring the visitors on the scoreboard and the 8th seed in the district, the Enderlin Rail Dogs, taking on the 4 seed and the home team on the scoreboard, the Kindred Vikings. Take a look at the starting lineups quickly. Leading off for Enderlin, they are the visitors, will be Carson Gruba playing catcher. Weston Clausen will be at third. Ethan Simbura at first. Pitching for the Rail Dogs will be Orion Adargo. Their shortstop is Jacob Simbura. DHing is Gabe Hoy. He's DHing for left fielder Blake Ruffsfold. Playing second base will be Braden Lemnis. In right field, Wyatt Lund. Extra hitting will be Dominic Marsh. And the center fielder and the 10-hitter will be Avery Craig. For the Vikings, it will be leadoff man Jack McDonald at shortstop, followed by Isaac Spellhaug at third, Kylan Swenson at short, Tyson Johnson catching, Tate Miller at first. Vikings elect to use the extra hitter today. It's Sawyer Hess. Right fielder will be Nick Dahl. Dylan Stone hitting. He's been playing just second base, but he's hitting today. He'll be playing second base per normal, but not being DH for. On the mound will be Gabe Iverson. More on him in just a second. And left fielder will be Carson Getty. Gabe Iverson towing the rubber for the Vikings. He's pitched 18 innings for the Vikings so far this year. He's got a record of 2 wins and 2 losses. He did face Enderlin earlier on in the year and was victorious over them. He has an ERA of 6.1, and as I said, has a record of 2-2. Another fun day at the ballpark. Sawyer, you looking forward to some more tournament action?
I definitely am. I'm looking forward to a good ball game here. Hope both teams play hard and the winner gets what he deserves.
Win or go home is the situation. We'll be back in about a minute with starting lineups.
If you're looking for a bank or insurance agency that offers big bank products and small town service, then Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency is the way to go. Live in or near the Kindred area? Stop in and chat with a friendly banker or insurance agent about all of the convenient services and features they offer. Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency are your neighbors who are here to help you grow and develop. Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Online at kindredstatebank.com.
MLGC's story began in 1906 in the rural communities of Enderlin and Cooperstown. Today, MLGC is a fourth-generation family-owned company that can deliver ultra-high-speed broadband, TV, telephone, and advanced business services to customers on a 100% fiber optic network. Now available in several rural communities, including Kindred. In an era of exploding technology, MLGC's goal is to deliver future technologies that make rural North Dakota a vibrant place to live and do business. Visit them today, MLGC.com. MLGC, moving you at the speed of light.
Hey fans, getting you back just in time to turn it over to PA guy. Opening lineups underway right now.
Batting third, number 12, first baseman Ethan Simbura. In the cleanup spots, number 5, pitcher Orion Adargo. Batting fifth is number 1, shortstop Jake Simbura. Batting sixth is number 8, designated hitter Gabe Hoy. Batting 7 is number 17, second baseman Braden Lumness. Batting 8 is number 13, right fielder Wyatt Lund. Batting 9th is number 2, the extra hitter tonight is Dominic Marsh. And batting 10th is number 10, center fielder Avery Craig. Defensively in left field is number 11, Blake Russell. Head coach of the Real Dogs is Alex Hoffman. He's assisted by Andrew Michelson.
They're going to be in. Check that. I'll get that out in just a second.
Your non-starter is number 7, Max Bernier. Number 12 is Jonah Larson. Number 13 is Miles Strove. Number 15, L.B. Erdman. Number 16 is Parker Jordan. Number 21 is Gabe Whipple. And number 60 is Drake Torkson. And now the starters for the Vikings. Leading off is number 11, shortstop, Jack McDonald. Batting second is number 1, third baseman, Isaac Spellhall. Batting third is number 2, the center fielder, Kylan Swenson. In the cleanup spots, number 29, catcher, Tyson Johnson. Batting fifth is number 32, the first baseman, Tate Miller. Batting sixth is number 3, the extra hitter, Sawyer Hess. Batting seventh is number 24, right fielder, Nick Dahl. Batting ninth is number 8. Batting eighth is number 14, second baseman, Dylan Stone. Batting ninth is number 8, pitcher, Gabe Iverson. And batting 10th is number 27, left fielder, Carson Getty. Head coach of the Vikings is Nick Eggman. He's assisted by Michael Hall. And our umpires for today's contest.
There you have it, folks, the starting lineups. Public address announcer Paul Quislen is going to also announce some of the all-district team members. We mentioned in the prior game, 2 of them were announced. They're announcing them as the day goes on today. For Lidgerwood, Jay Stenson and Brian Quam making the all-district team. And also for Northern Cass is Matthew Metzger and Carter Westland. In this game, the all-district members announced are for Kindred, Jack McDonald and Tate Miller. And for the visitors on the scoreboard, Enderlin, Orion Adargo. So congratulations to those players for winning all-district honors. We're going to take one more break, and when we come back, we'll have opening pitch of Game 2, Day 2, District 7, Class B Babe Ruth Baseball.
How you overcome challenges as a farmer is what defines you. At Mustang Seeds, it's what defines us. This year brought heavy drought, late-season storms, and hail. Now is the time to savor the harvest weather and reap the rewards of the blood, sweat, and tears we've put into our fields. With strong products, proven results, and an untamed spirit, we don't allow any room for failure. Contact Clay Erdman at 701-630-2113 or visit MustangSeeds.com today.
You may already know that at Clothes Mentor, you can shop great designer brands without the full designer price, and that you can bring your gently used items into Clothes Mentor and sell them for cash on the spot. Here's something else you should know. Buying and selling at Clothes Mentor aids in water preservation, reduces chemical pollution, decreases landfill waste, boosts your local community. That's right, it's resale, and it's better than retail. Be green and kind to the environment by selling your clothing and buying sustainable fashion for yourself.
All right, fans, here we go. We are about to have opening pitch. Sawyer, the public address announcer in the previous game said 2:08 was going to be the opening pitch for this one, and it is 2:09 right now.
Well, I had Quislen as my math teacher, and his estimations and his math is not to be messed with.
I'm just going to tell you this. The public address announcer in the first game was not Paul Quislen who made that call. I mean, I'm not going to say who it was, but they obviously were spot on. 2:09 p.m.
That is not spot on.
Is the first pitch. It's not spot on, but it's pretty darn close. So we're about 39 minutes behind schedule. Gabe Iverson on the mound, pitching to Carson Gruba. He throws a strike first pitch, and a strike. Ball is in now. He goes 1-1. Like I said earlier, Gabe Iverson 2-2 on the year with a 6 ERA. Getting the ball today, it's a big one for the Vikings. It's the loser out game. It's also a big one for the Rail Dogs. What's at stake? You win, you get to play tomorrow. You don't win, you are done. Winner will play tomorrow at 1:30 against the loser of of Hankinson and Fairmont. Count evens up at 2-2. It was forecast that there's going to be a light shower this afternoon. Nothing that seems to be too scary, but nothing happening yet. Ball 3. Iverson again facing the catcher, number 4, Carson Gruba.
Yeah, I don't think a little rain would hurt this field.
Nope, it'd be a nice touch to an area that's a little bit dry right now. 82 degrees, 17-mile winds out of the southeast. Nice and cool. Ball floats a little bit out. Leadoff man is on a walk.
Gruba with the leadoff walk. Brings on number 14, third baseman, Weston Fox.
So Gruba draws a walk to lead off the top of the first inning, and that'll bring up third baseman number 14, Weston Clausen. Iverson working from the set, comes set, quick set, in the dirt. Tyson Johnson with a nice block. He's got to make sure that he pauses, and I think that was what base umpire just checked in on. There's a pause. Bunt. Back to Iverson. Throws to first. Nobody's covering third. There's Spellhog back to third. Successful sack bunt. Iverson on to Miller. Picks up the first out. Runner goes to second. And just like that, the Enderlin Rail Dogs have a runner in scoring position. Who they're relying on to get the job done is number 12, first baseman Ethan Simbura. Swung on, popped out to left field. Left fielder coming in, it's Carson Getty, but shortstop Jack McDonald with a nice play out in shallow left. McDonald retires Simbura on the flyout. Now it's Orion Adargo, the pitcher, wearing number 5, and a congratulations once again to Orion Adargo. He was selected as a District 7 all district team member. Vikings selections were Jack McDonald and Tate Miller. Here's Orion Adargo, the lone selection from the Rail Dogs. Count goes to 1-1 on that swing and miss. 2 outs, runner on second, it's Gruba. Gabe Iverson working to Adargo. Pitcher versus pitcher. Ball floats a little high. Ball 2, 2-1's the count.
Talking to Eggman and Hall, they put Iverson in here to throw strikes and just try to get outs, and it looks like he's falling a little bit behind right now, so hopefully he can get back into his groove and start throwing more strikes.
He walked the leader, that one in the dirt. Johnson does a good job of knocking it down. Maybe shouldn't have made that throw. 3-1, Spellhog does a good job of keeping it in the infield. 3-1 count, swung on and missed. Moves the count to 3-2, so full count here. Iverson working to Adargo. The pitch, strike 3, drop. Johnson drops it. He's got to finish it up. Can he do it? Throws in the dirt. Tate Miller bobbles it and then picks it up with his bare hand. So we got a strikeout by Iverson. It's his first Buffalo Wild Wings strikeout. Swung on and missed by Adargo. Tyson Johnson has to finish the play. He throws in the dirt to Tate Miller, but Tate Miller does a nice job of knocking it down. And just like that, we're done with the top half of the first inning. In the top half of the first inning, the Rail Dogs get no runs on no hits. They leave one on base, and there were no Kindred errors after 1/2 inning of play. It's 0-0.
Kindred Storage, built on the north side of the city of Kindred, provides secure and affordable storage. The units at Kindred Storage are new construction, isolated from water and snow, and are maintained year-round. The area is also well lit to ensure easy and safe access to your possessions day or night. Call 701-428-3121 for unit pricing and more information. You can find Kindred Storage located on the north side of the airport in Kindred.
For any accounting needs you may have, Todd R. Wold, Certified Public Accountant, has you covered. From bookkeeping and financial reports to tax planning and preparation, individuals and businesses, he's here to help you achieve your dreams. Give him a call. Todd R. Wold, CPA, 701-356-1040. You can also visit wold-cpa.com. Best of luck to Kindred and both teams in today's game.
Hey fans, welcome back into Kindred, where we are here for Game 2 of Day 2 of the District 7 tournament. Sawyer, I'm going to put you on the spot here. The Vikings lost a real close one last night to the Valley City Kings, 2-1. What kind of things are you telling your team after might consider it a heartbreaking loss yesterday? What's your message to your team if you're a Vikings fan?
You can't let yesterday's performance dictate your energy coming into today's. You can't have a letdown game right here per se. We are the higher seed right now, so should take care of business, but as we've seen in this tournament, anything can happen.
And I talked to Coach Alex Hoffman of the Rail Dogs, and he was really pleased with how his team played yesterday. They played Castleton tough, a good Castleton team, a very good Castleton team, number 1 seed in the district. Played them tough, and then later in the 4th, 5th innings, they kind of got bit a little bit, and Castleton ended up defeating them by a score of 10-0. So they're just trying to build off of their good performance yesterday. Seeing if the Vikings, how they're going to respond, the first person to check in with will be leadoff man Jack McDonald. Shortstop, he'll be followed by Isaac Spellhaug and then Kylan Swenson. Again, it's Orion Adargo. First pitch. In for a ball. Orion Adargo.
See if Jack can get things started for his team. I believe he went 0 for 3 with a hit by pitch yesterday, so he's looking to bounce back and be hot for his team.
Hitting .534 on the year, swings and misses. Count goes to 1-1. Vikings are coached by Nick Eggman and Michael Hall. Rail Dogs are coached by Alex Hoffman. Here's the pitch, swung on, going to get over the head of the first baseman and into right field for a base hit. So just like you had asked, Sawyer, how McDonald is going to respond, he shows us with a base hit there.
Yes,
so
great piece of hitting right there.
Just a nice little slap in the right field. And there's a runner on first for the Vikings, Isaac Spellhaug, third baseman, number 1. Might be, if you're a Vikings fan, you might expect that Jack McDonald is probably going to steal here, first pitch.
I'm so confident I'm going to zoom in on him on the camera.
Oh, you're not even going to get the batter? That's going to really mess with people. Ball's in, pitch is in for a ball, and McDonald does steal second.
Well, if he's stealing, there shouldn't be any action at the plate.
Interesting philosophy. McDonald on second. Batter's Isaac Spellhaug. Shortstop holding McDonald. It's in for a strike. Count goes to 1-1 for Spellhaug. What's Spellhaug's main job here, Sawyer?
Move him over, whether it's a ground ball to the right side or putting the bunt on the line.
Somehow get McDonald to third. McDonald with a nice lead there. Being held by shortstop Jake Simbura. Orion checks and pitches. It's a strike, strike 2. Spellhaug sees himself in a 1-2 hole right now. Runner on first. Let's see if he can do a job.
Interesting hold by Simbura because that leaves the left side open. A easy rollover moves the runner over for a base hit too.
It sure does. Spellhog has the entire left side of the infield as a righty. Get something over there. Now they've changed it. So Lemnis is holding, and Spellhog swings and misses. It's a Buffalo Wild Wings strikeout for Orion Adargo. His first. Brings up Kylan Swenson, 3-hitter. Center fielder number 2, and a guy that puts the ball in play a lot. Only batting .294 Swenson is, but he puts the ball in play. Runner on second. Excuse me, I'll fix the board. 0-0 count as Orion Adargo works to Kylan Swenson. Ball's in, gets by the catcher. And the job that Spellhog was supposed to do has now been done by Adargo. Runner on third. See if the Vikings can
capitalize.
Score their leadoff guy. Leadoff guy, McDonald, led off with a hit. Adargo looking for another strikeout. 5, pitching to 2, in the dirt, ball 2. Counts 2-0. Runner on third. 1 out.
Come on, Kylan. Bring him in.
Here's the pitch. And base hit out in the left field between the shortstop and third baseman. Good piece of hitting there by Kylan Swenson. He gets a 2-0 pitch that's down the middle, and that's what you want to see on a 2-0 pitch. You're waiting to drive that ball. So it'll be a RBI single off the bat of Kylan Swenson. McDonald starts the game off nicely for the Vikings, and Swenson
starts stealing.
Not only gets the base hit, but steals second successfully.
Every time he gets on base, it's like a double. Reminds me of Nicky Zink.
That is correct. He's got the speed. So Vikings lead by a score of 1-0 with a runner on second threatening some more. Tyson Johnson up to bat. He puts it in play. He's going to move the runner nicely. Let's see if the throw goes through. It does, and it's going to be nicely played there by the first baseman. However, they do not record the out. Going to be an infield hit for Tyson Johnson. Kylan Swenson in a very heads up. Usually you don't want to be running to third if you have if the ball's hit in front of you, but it was just a little dribbler to the third baseman, Weston Clausen, and Weston Clausen comes in. Swenson reads it nicely, throws high to Simbura. Simbura gets off the base and limits that ball from going into right field. Tyson Johnson stepped hard to second base there.
Yes, he did.
I think he's stealing based on what he just did there. 1 out, runners on first and third. Batter is Tate Miller now. Johnson is stealing. Catcher fakes the throw. Nothing doing at third. Swenson holds tight. Tyson Johnson at second.
Tyson Johnson steals second base.
So Tyson Johnson at second. Kylan Swenson at third. Tate Miller at the plate. Swings, pops it out to right. Swenson's tagging. Caught by the right fielder. Swenson coming home. Tyson Johnson on second base, not advancing. It was cut off. So a nice job by Tate Miller to score Kylan Swenson on the sac fly. F9. Fly out caught by Wyatt Lund out in right field. Sawyer Hess, the extra hitter.
Looks like we got a courtesy runner coming in right here. Parker Jordheim.
Parker Jordheim into the game. For Tyson Johnson, courtesy running. Parker Jordheim, number 16. And up to bat, once again, the extra hitter, Sawyer Hess. Sawyer Hess, a aggressive swinger.
Very aggressive.
And you want to be aggressive here. You get something you like early in the count. You got a guy on second that you want to get in if you're the Vikings. Orion Adargo trying to limit the damage here in the first inning. Ball. Down and out. Count moves to 1-1. Vikings lead 2-0. RBI off the bat of Kylan Swenson and a sac fly. RBI off the bat of Tate Miller. Jack McDonald in, Kylan Swenson in. Parker Jordheim, courtesy running for Tyson Johnson. Looking to be the third run. See if Sawyer Hess can make it happen. 2-1 pitch. Is not happening. Steps off. Orion does. Now he's set. Here's the pitch. Strike. Good pitch there by Adargo. Maybe on the outer half, outer third, maybe even the black. Orion Adargo, 2-2, 2 outs, bottom of the first. Good job by Hess. And there's a little bit of contact at short. No call, doesn't matter. 6-3 is the putout. Hess does a nice job of fighting off an off-speed pitch, but Simbura to Simbura. Jake Flavor to Ethan retires the Vikings in the bottom of the first inning, but the Vikings do get 2 runs on 3 hits. There were no Rail Dog errors, and after 1 inning of play, the Vikings lead by a score of 2-0.
Kindred Express Lane is a friendly, locally owned convenience store open 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. and offers hot stuff pizza, smash hit subs, gas, diesel, and propane exchange. Kindred Express Lane is located at 220 First Avenue South across the street from the baseball and football field, just 3 inches away from Highway 15 in Kindred. While you're fueling up, be sure and grab a snack and a cold beverage for the road. Kindred Express Lane wishes the Kindred Post 117 Vikings the best of luck in the East Regional Baseball Tournament. Go Vikings!
We'll help you find the home you're really looking for in your real estate endeavors. Growing up in Gary, Minnesota, and graduating from NDSU, Jamie has made her home in Kindred, proudly cheering on the home team in blue. Selling or buying? Make that home run call to Jamie at 701-799-1779 or visit connectwithjamie.com to browse new listings and listen to the Realtor Moms podcast. Jamie Swenson of Park Company Realtors supports the Kindred players of today and the hometown rookies of tomorrow.
Hey fans, welcome back into Kindred. Gabe Iverson has pumped 2 strikes to start off the top of the second inning. Count goes to 0-2. Batters for the Rail Dogs are going to be Jake Simbura, shortstop, followed by Gabe Hoy, DH, and Braden Lemnis, second baseman. Just like that, Gabe Iverson picks up his second Buffalo Wild Wings strikeout as Jake Simbura swings and misses. Bringing up number 8, DH, Gabe Hoy. Light rain. Yeah. Light rain falling with a southeast breeze at about 17 miles an hour means that we're getting rained on a little bit right here in the press box.
Yeah, we are. Better move the camera back a little bit if it keeps getting any harder.
Gabe Hoy, the DH, DHing as he hits this ball out in the left. It's Carson Getty. Oh, just can't come up with the shoestring catch. Ball's going to go by him. He's going to throw into second base. We're going to have a play at second. Oh, no! Dylan Stone is unable to catch that ball. What a great throw by Carson Getty. So we're going to give that a base hit, and we're going to call the air on Dylan Stone on how he advanced to second. That was a strike. That was a strike to Stone.
Got the eyes moving before the glove. Got to catch the ball first.
So the DH, Gabe Hoy, proves to be an effective move. Blake Ruffsfold is who he's DHing for. And there's a 1-0 count now to Lemnis with 1 out. Count goes to 2-0 now.
Did I tell you about my night last night?
You did not.
Well,
please share with us.
I happened to.
Dylan Stone, can he make up for what he just did, he does. He makes a play there, 4-3 put out.
I happened to be driving home last night after the games and pulling into Leonard, watched somebody drive right off the highway into the ditch.
Well, that's interesting, Sawyer.
It was crazy.
Hopefully everybody's okay.
He was okay. He indeed was.
All right. The ground ball to Stone, thrown on to Tate Miller, moves Hoy to third and brings up Wyatt Lund, the right fielder. He swings and misses just like that. The count is 0-1, and there's 2 outs on the board with a runner on third. 1 hit for the Rail Dogs, 3 hits for the Vikings. Swung on, chop back, count goes to 0-2. Wyatt Lund trying to pick up an RBI for the Rail Dogs in the rain.
It's coming down pretty hard now.
I'd still call this a gentle rain.
Well, compared to what it was a minute ago.
It's picking up.
Yes, I'll give you that.
Okay,
It is
sounds
picking
good.
up.
0-2 pitches fouled down the first base line. Wyatt Lund lives to see another pitch. We'll see what Gabe Iverson throws him. He's set. He delivers. Ball high. Good nibble. 1-2. Enderlin has had a runner on third base in both the first and second inning. First inning, they were unable to get him across. See what they do here in the second. Ball, count evens up. 2-2, 2 outs. Vikings lead 2-0. Iverson working to Lund. Here's the pitch. Ball high. Count moves to full. 3-2.
Got to have this out here.
Big pitch underway. 8 ball here. Winds and pitches. It's a ball. So Iverson walks his second batter now. Going to put runners on first and third. Bringing up to the plate, number 2, extra hitter Dominic Marsh.
So I'm just curious with your philosophy on shutdown innings. Would you consider this a shutdown inning, or is it still pending? If he gets out of this inning,
Yeah,
scoreless.
it's not a clean shutdown inning. If they get out of this, you want to let's discuss that one in just a second here. Dominic Marsh up to bat, swings and misses. It's not a clean one.
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah,
He
but
had a little
if they
adversity
can
there.
wiggle out of this, yes. Then at the end of the day, the shutdown is complete for the Vikings. Enderlin trying to respond is what Sawyer's referring to. Count has moved to 0-2, so 0-2 count. So talking about adversity, Iverson is doing what he needs to be doing. Throws 2 strikes to the 9-hitter. Remember, the Rail Dogs are hitting 10, so it's 9-10 top. 0-2, 2 outs, runners on first and third. Ball's put in play to Stone. Stone fields, throws, and that'll do her.
Makes up for the error at second.
Yes, so the Rail Dogs get no runs on 1 hit. There was 1 Viking error, and the Rail Dogs leave 2 on base. After 1 1/2 inning of play here in District 7 Class B Babe Ruth action, the score remains Vikings 2, Rail Dogs 0.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial sales and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
Signarama of Fargo is the trusted, preferred signage vendor of NDSU athletics. The global leader in the sign and graphic industry, Signarama is the way to grow your business. Competitive prices, free consultations and estimates, signage solutions that fit your budget. Signarama is locally owned and committed to community support. Trusted by the Bison, be a championship business with Signarama. Call or go online at sarvalley.com.
Here we are, fans, back in Kindred for District 7 loser out action. Win and you advance to Friday. Here's the pitch from Orion, swung on and missed. Nick Dahl, the batter, right fielder number 24. 2 strikes on Nick Dahl right now.
I believe that's his first swing in the tournament so far.
That's not a stat you want to have taken into the second day.
No, it is not. But he did have a big walk yesterday.
He did have a big walk. You're right. That was the last batter that Heck faced. Heck had a phenomenal game.
Yes, he did.
Count goes to 2-2 right now to Dahl. Orion working the Dahl 2-2. First batter, the bottom of the second. It's outside 3-2.
Some would say maybe he's not aggressive. I think he just has good discipline.
So far, he's shown it. 3-2 pitch. Here it is. Swung and fouled off. Nice job by Dahl. Nice pitch there by Adargo. A little bit on the lower and inner part of the plate. And Dahl spoils it. We'll see what he gets in the payoff. From the full, Adargo begins. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed.
Chasing up and away. Good pitch by Adargo.
Very good pitch by Orion Adargo. That's his second strikeout. Buffalo Wild Wings strikeout number 2. For Adargo will bring to the plate second baseman number 14, Dylan Stone. Stone had a little bit of an injury throughout the year that kind of limited his at-bats. So he's hitting for the first time in a while, Dylan Stone is. We'll see what he can do.
You think
Takes ball 2.
You think his parents considered naming him Rolling?
I wonder if there are any Rollings in that family. Dylan Rolling Stone, 2-0 pitch, outside, ball 3. Do you think Dylan knows about the Rolling Stones?
I don't know. He's pretty young. He might know.
I'm kind of impressed
them.
that you know of the Rolling Stones.
You know, I did take a music appreciation class.
Well, there you go. That does it, folks. That's why you need to go to college, so you can take music appreciation and learn about the Rolling Stones, the Dylan Rolling Stones.
We really focused on the Beatles, but.
So we got to get back on track. 1 out, runner on first. Okay, now we're back on track. Ball 1. Rain is picking up a little bit. Not a heavy rain, but it's a nice rain nonetheless. Dylan Stone gets to first on the walk, and up to bat is Gabe Iverson, the pitcher, number 8. Swing. Slow grounder to the shortstop. The lefty picks it up with his left hand and throws on, makes a nice play to retire Gabe Iverson. Simbura to Simbura. Jake to Ethan. Nice play. Moves Stone. Rolls Stone right over to second base. And there's 2 outs with a runner on. We'll see what the 10 hitter, Carson Getty can do with it. Carson Getty had a huge play in left field yesterday in the top of the 7th inning, and then had a big at bat. Did a very nice job. Almost worked himself on base. Would have put runners on first and second with the top of the order coming up, and just was unable to do so.
Great at bat. I believe it was somewhere around 8 to 10 pitches.
Yes, fouled stuff off. Worked hard up there. So we'll see if he can drive in a run right here. Dylan Stone at second. Carson Getty has a 1-1 count, 2 outs. Vikings leading 2-0 as the rain is falling. Here's the pitch. Inside. He does not like the fact that he did not take that.
It's a free pass.
Free
Roll it
pass.
over to the top of the order. Runners in scoring position.
Jack McDonald on deck, top of the order, hitting over 500, has a base hit already and a run. 2-1.
Run.
Chopped. Foul. Goes 2-2.
That's why you run out of the box. That ball could have easily bounced the other way. Good hustle by Getty right there.
Absolutely. Carson Getty has impressed us the last couple days. Like I said, made a big play. Hard worker, hustler. Going to get his hacks in. Good hustle out of the box. He now sees a 2-2 count with 2 outs. 2 runs across for the Vikings. They came in the first and we're in the bottom of the second.
You know, one thing you don't see very often is the left-handed shortstop. Usually after about 12 years old, that goes away, but it's interesting for sure.
Ball 3. Count goes to 3-2. That left-handed shortstop is Jake Sambura. He made a really nice bare hand play on the previous batter, Gabe Iverson. Full count, runner on second. Nobody's holding him. Dylan Stone has a big lead. He might take the base here.
Get more.
Now they're looking him back. That's that left-handed shortstop. Getty asked for time. He gets it. Home plate umpire Andrew Yonke grants it. Mark the Wizard Wisniewski out on the bases.
Just got the pleasure of umpiring with Wiz. It's a good game. Northern
Long one.
Cass.
2 hours and 15 minutes was the game before this. Here's the pitch in the dirt.
Great at bat.
Good block by Carson Gruba and good excitement by Carson Getty. He chucks the bat, tells the dugout, let's go, guys. 2 outs. If there's a guy you want at the plate as a Vikings fan, it's this guy, Jack McDonald. Ball in the dirt.
Ooh, yeah.
Scoots just a little ways away from Gruba, but again, a nice job by Gruba. If Gruba doesn't make that block, runners go to second, third, and things get a little shaky. 1-0 pitch, outside. Count goes to 2-0. So 2 walks from Orion Adargo, Stone the 8-hitter, and Getty the 10-hitter. Now he's got the top of the order to work through. Adargo checks second and pitches. Oh, no, that's not a good.
Adargo got bailed out right there.
Yep, he did. Would have been 3-0. Instead, it's 2-1. Adargo gets a break. We'll see what he can do with it. Count moves to 2-1. Jack McDonald singled and scored in the first. Adargo steps off. Fakes a throw to second baseman Lemnis. Now is back on the rubber. 2-1. Here's the pitch. Strike. Outer part of the plate. McDonald doesn't like it, but he's got to remember that he swung at a ball. It would have been 3-0. Here's the 2-2. That one's a ball out. Count goes full. Full count, 2 outs. What are the runners doing, Sawyer?
They should be moving. Hopefully Jack can put one in play to the outfield and maybe score 2.
We'll see if Adargo can work against him. The pitch is outside. Runners do go. And the bases are loaded.
Now, if I know one thing about baseball, when the bases are loaded by 3 walks, typically that is not a good thing, and the baseball gods have something to say about it. I would be willing to predict we score 2 here.
Bases are loaded. First will be McDonald. Second will be Getty. And on third is Dylan Stone. All of them got on base via a free ride, base on balls. Isaac Spellhaug going to be the batter.
Does have a K last inning, though.
He did strike out in the first. So Spellhaug looking to have a better at-bat. 2 outs. Big moment in the game here, especially if you're a Rail Dogs fan. You can get out of this. That's impressive. Isaac Spellhaug. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, good block. Not far enough for Dylan Stone to score. Gruba with some nice work back there as a catcher.
I believe I played back in the day with his older brother, Zane Gruba. He also caught, and he was a pretty good player back there.
1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Counts 1-1. 2 outs. Bases loaded. From the full, Adargo pitches. Popped up. Can they get out of it? Orion Adargo wants it. He can't get it. So it's going to go in as a strike. 1-2 is going to be the count. Orion Adargo hustles off the mound, calls it, works hard to get over there, just can't make the catch. Count goes to 1-2. Spellhau go for 1. Where's number 1?
If you're Kindred, you got to be going on the swing here. Give you that extra jump, kind of like 3-2, 2 outs, but.
Wait for contact. Here's the full and the pitch. It's going to be a ball.
Well, if you wait till contact, you lose a split second with 2 strikes, 2 outs. You understand what I'm saying?
I do. Adargo steps off, fixes his hat, checks the signs, and works his full windup. Here's the pitch. Ball.
Good
Again,
stop.
Nice block. Now they're loaded up. Now the count's full with the bases loaded and 2 outs. Going to be a lot of blue moving on this next pitch.
I'm with Dargo. I'm going on a stretch. Give yourself as much time as possible just in case the ball is put in play. But looks like
he works from the full. Here's the pitch. Runners go. Swung on and missed. A big strikeout by Orion Adargo. It's his 3rd strikeout of the day, 2 of them against Isaac Spellhaug. The Vikings in the bottom half of the 2nd inning get no runs on no hits. They leave 3 guys on base. There were no rail dog errors. And after 2 complete, Vikings lead by a score of 2-0.
The Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota is the place for you and your friends to come and enjoy cold drinks, great food, and sports all under a friendly and fun atmosphere. Whether it's the Vikings, Twins, Wild, NDSU Bison, or one of your favorite teams, watch all the games at the Knickerbocker. Open Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 2 a.m., and Sunday, 12 noon to 2 a.m. You can find the Knickerbocker at 412 Main Avenue in Hickson, just a 10-minute drive south of Fargo. Take University Drive, head south until you arrive. MLGC's story began in 1906 in the rural communities of Enderlin and Cooperstown. Today, MLGC is a 4th-generation family-owned company that can deliver ultra-high-speed broadband, TV, telephone, and advanced business services to customers on a 100% fiber optic network. Now available in several rural communities, including Kindred. In an era of exploding technology, MLGC's goal is to deliver future technologies that make rural North Dakota a vibrant place to live and do business. Visit them today, MLGC.com. MLGC, moving you at the speed of light.
Hey fans, welcome back into Kindred. Josh Omaris alongside Sawyer Rowland, gearing up for the 3rd inning of play. This game started 39 minutes late, 2:09. Got a light rain that's seeming to have quit. 82 degrees, winds out of the southeast at 17 miles an hour.
This is a nice 82 degrees. I could be in this all day.
10 hitter to the plate, number 10, Avery Craig, center fielder. Takes ball 1. Rail Dogs looking to score their first runs of the tournament. Iverson is what stands in the way. 2-0 pitch. Iverson needs to find it here. Don't want to walk the 10 hitter. He sees a 2-0 count. Here's the pitch. Bounces it in front of Johnson. Goes to 3-0.
Take your time.
Avery Craig, the batter. Here's Iverson's pitch, and in for a strike. Count goes to 3-1. Strike 2, 1 at a time for Iverson. We'll see if he can get a 3rd one in a row. Avery Craig, the batter, saw a 3-0 count become 3-2. Iverson, the pitch. Swung on and missed. Great job by Gabe Iverson. picking up his third Buffalo Wild Wings strikeout. What was most impressive about that is that he went 3-0 to the 10-hitter, and then he bared down. So Buffalo Wild Wings strikeout number 3 for Iverson, and now he has the top of the order, Carson Gruba. Catcher number 4, he lines a diamond cutter out to Kylan Swenson in center field on his first pitch. Carson Gruba walked in his first at-bat, and now he's on a single. Carson Gruba got to third in the first, but the Rail Dogs were unable to get him in. Weston Clausen had bunted him over in the first. He's up to bat right now. First pitch is in for a strike. Second hit of the day for the Rail Dogs. First hit was by Gabe Hoy. He also got to third base and did not score. Nice block by Johnson. He's got the runner hung up, but throws to second, and Gruba ends up scampering back to first base. It's not a force play. 1-1 pitch. Runner goes. Tyson Johnson bobbles it a little bit, but Dylan Stone is there and makes the tag out. So Tyson Johnson, good job. He looked like he didn't quite get the handle on that, right, Sawyer? But he tossed her down to second. Dylan Stone was there. The pitch was called a ball. It's 2-1 with nobody on base. So the Vikings get their second out. And this one goes in between the third baseman and the shortstop. So a potentially really big throw out there by Johnson. Don't know that base hit would have scored Gruba if he would have been on second, but instead of runners being on first and third, it was a base hit with 2 outs. Weston Clausen, 1-for-1 sack bunt in the first. That'll bring up the first baseman, number 12, Ethan Simbura. He takes ball 1. 2 outs. Kindred leads Enderlin 2-0. Gabe Iverson throws one in the dirt, swung on and missed by Ethan Simbura. Weston Clausen advances to second on the wild pitch. 1-1 is the count.
Yeah, buttons gotten undone over here, or?
He came down to first, and his chest and his stomach are just hanging out of his jersey there. I didn't know if that was the style, Sawyer.
He's just trying to show off for the ladies.
Well, there's a good crowd here. There's plenty of ladies for him to show off to. It's District 7 baseball. Yeah, the Wizard says, button up, young man. We don't need to see all that chest hair. Here's a hit out into the outfield. Carson Getty's got a beat on it and makes a nice catch. Carson Getty doing some good outfield work in this tournament. And the threat is ended as the Railcats get no runs on 2 hits. They leave 1 on base. And after 2.5, the score remains Vikings 2, Rail Dogs 1. We'll be back in a minute.
If you're looking for a bank or insurance agency that offers big bank products and small town service, then Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency is the way to go. Live in or near the Kindred area? Stop in and chat with a friendly banker or insurance agent about all of the convenient services and features they offer. Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency are your neighbors who are here to help you grow and develop. Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Online at kindredstatebank.com.
Hey fans, welcome back into Kindred, North Dakota. We've got a good game going here. Vikings lead by a score of 2-0. Want to take a minute to thank our sponsors. We are airing around 30 games this summer. We've done everything from 11 to 12-year-olds all the way up to the Legion at 18, 19-year-olds. It would not be possible if it weren't for folks like Custom Express Car Wash, Goldmark, and Signorama. I want to thank Signorama for not only their sponsorship, but the beautiful signage all around the Kindred Field. I want to thank the Knickerbocker, Mike Bice, and the folks at the Knickerbocker. If you're looking for something to do after the game, head on over to the Knicker, get some Knicker wings. Say hi to Mike and thank him for his sponsorship. I want to thank Kindred State Bank and Kindred Storage, Jim Pearson, Sue Failer, all the folks at the bank. A big thank you to them, including Todd Wold, MLGC, and MJ Nipstead. Thank you to those folks. Up to bat, Kylan Swenson. He's like another leadoff man. Hits a hard shot down the line. Going to be two. Kylan Swenson can dig, and he does.
Easy stand-up double right there for Swenson.
Kylan Swenson is 2 for 2 on the day. Look out, folks. He's getting hot. He gets a single in the first, scores, and now he's got a leadoff double with Tyson Johnson coming to the dish.
So if you're coaching here, are you playing for the one run, or are you trusting Tyson to get on his own?
Tyson Johnson 1 for 1. I'm letting him swing it. Oh, no. Should have bunted him. Pop fly to the shortstop. That's not a good at-bat by Tyson Johnson.
It's not.
If you're going to swing at the first pitch, you got to do something productive with it. And he does not. He pops out to Jake Simbura. So Tate Miller has an RBI in the first on a sac fly. We'll see if he can get the job done. Hate to lose a leadoff double, especially when you got wheels like Kylan Swenson on the base pass. Wouldn't be surprised if we see Swenson go here.
Oh, not either. Looks like he's getting
but
a great
they
secondary.
are holding him. Yeah, they are holding him. Tate Miller with a swing and a miss. He quickly goes to 0-2. So Orion Adargo doing a great job of getting himself in position to work out of a leadoff double. He's got Tate Miller in an 0-2 bind. Off speed, floats in just a little high and inside, but a very good pitch by Adargo.
Looking back on that last at-bat, I'm very surprised to see Eggman not give at least a fake bunt sign, because I know I've umpired quite a few of their games, and Miller.
This ball hit to left. It's going to fall. Kylan Swenson, he's going to score on the miss. The left fielder had it bounce away from him, so it's going to go in as at least a single, an RBI for Tate Miller.
Well, ignore what I said. It worked out.
It did work out. Kind of an in-betweener there for Kylan Swenson. Ball was in shallow left. The left fielder came on strong. Kind of got caught on a bad hop place, and the ball scooted by him. Kylan Swenson scored from second, and Tate Miller runs into second. So Tate Miller has 2 RBIs today. Vikings lead 3-0. 1-0 pitch. Sawyer Hess, the extra hitter. Hit a ground ball to the shortstop, Simbura. Back in the first. Jake Simbura been busy at shortstop for the Rail Dogs. Count is now 2-1. 1 out. Bottom of the third inning. Vikings lead 3-0. Orion Adargo throws a strike, fouled back by Hess. 2-2 is the count. Orion Adargo works from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Swung on, foul back once again. We'll do 2-2 again. Want to thank Mustang Seed, closed mentor, Viking Homes as well. Express Lane, they have the scoreboard. A big thanks to Jason Getty and his staff. Want to thank Runnings and Jen Swenson for their sponsorship. Adargo in the dirt, good block, and even better running there by Tate Miller. Very good job by Gruba to not get that to the backstop, but Tate Miller, very heads-up play, sees the ball in the dirt, steps hard, scoots away a little bit too far from Gruba, and Tate Miller's into third easily. Big to have a runner on third. We'll see if Sawyer Hess can make it work, and he does. That play by Miller could pay off here. Fly ball Tate Miller, he's coming home. Going to be a play at the plate, and he scores.
He almost messed that up.
He did almost mess that up.
I believe he was waiting for Eggman to tell him to go and never got to go.
Well, let's just say that if they appeal third, there is no way he will be called out at third. Sawyer Hess gets the sack and the RBI. So if you're trying to learn something from Sawyer and I, first of all, good luck, but we'll try to teach you something now. Tate Miller, just a simple ball in the dirt, takes third, and because of that, Sawyer's Hess fly ball to left field becomes an RBI and a run. So a great job by the Vikings to put one more on the board.
Great execution all around. Well, base running was a little iffy there at the end, but it worked out.
Like I said, they're not going to appeal that on third that he left early.
Yeah.
Nick Dahl in right field now at the plate. Where's number 24? Trying to get this thing going again for the Vikings. Orion Adargo working to get the third out of the third inning. Nick Dahl, nice swing. Very nice swing. Just a simple slap over to the left side, and gets it by a third baseman. Another hit from the Vikings. That's hit number 6. Going to put a runner on first with 2 outs and bring up Dylan Stone. So Nick Dahl 1 for 2, struck out in the second. Now he got a nice base hit, brings up Dylan Stone, walked in the second. First pitch, swinging. Oh, great attempt there. Great attempt by Simbura. Terrible base running by Nick Dahl.
Yeah, 2 outs, he's got to be rolling there. Shouldn't have even been close.
Dylan Stone picks up the 7th hit for the Vikings. Going to be runners on first and second. And another just simple thing in baseball, the Vikings are getting production out of the bottom of the order. RBI sack, fly by 6 hitter, 7 hitter gets a single, 8 hitter gets a single, brings up Gabe Iverson. He put it in play last time, 6-3, and they are up hacking. The Vikings are. It's going to be a 6-5 fielder's choice off the bat of Gabe Iverson, but a nice inning from the Vikings. They get 2 runs on 2 hits. They leave 2 runs on 3 hits. 4 hits. We'll get it right at some point.
Yeah.
2 runs on 4 hits. They leave 2 on base. There were no rail dog errors. And at the end of the third inning, the Vikings see themselves doubling down. Score now moves to 4-0.
MLGC's story began in 1906 in the rural communities of Enderlin and Cooperstown. Today, MLGC is a 4th-generation family-owned company that can deliver ultra-high-speed broadband, TV, telephone, and advanced business services to customers on a 100% fiber optic network. Now available in several rural communities, including Kindred. In an era of exploding technology, MLGC's goal is to deliver future technologies that make rural North Dakota a vibrant place to live and do business. Visit them today, MLGC.com. MLGC, moving you at the speed of light.
Hey fans, welcome back to South Kindred. We just got reports from Southwest Kindred that there was an inch of rain that fell at the Nathan residence.
I don't know about our source, but
our source is Dan Nathan, and I agree. We don't know about just across the way over by the combines there. Apparently they got an inch of rain. I don't think we got more than an eighth of an inch here in the south part of Kindred, but we always appreciate Dan Nathan and his on-site reporting. In this case, it was off-site, terrible reporting, but.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think I can see his wife out in the yard right now.
Is her hair wet from that inch of rain that they got? Camo. All right, count goes to 1-1. Up to bat right now, it's Orion Adargo, the pitcher. Where's number 5? Fouled one off. Here's a pop-up in the infield. Iverson wants it. We'll see if he can put it away. He does. Good job by Gabe Iverson. Brings up number one, shortstop Jake Sambura. Worth noting that Jake Sambura on that base hit up the middle by Dylan Stone. Fantastic effort he gave. He's been busy at short and doing a very nice job. Jake Sambura is the left-handed shortstop. Where's number one? I want to thank MLGC for their sponsorship. You just saw their ad. They provide all the internet coverage out here in Kindred, and they sponsor our MLGC Moment of the Game that's coming in the postgame from Sawyer and I. First pitch swinging is Sambura. It's going to fall into the right field Bermuda Triangle for a hit. Well placed. And that'll bring up the designated hitter, number 8, Gabe Hoy. It's going to be the battle of the eights. I want to thank Express Lane as well. The Express Lane scoreboard reads Kindred 4, Enderlin 0 at this moment. Custom Express Car Wash, big thank you to them. If you were in Southwest Kindred, you got a car wash naturally in that inch of rain. Swing and miss here by Gabe Hoy. Count goes to 0-1. A 1 pitch, 8-8 here. Iverson to Hoy. Swung on and missed. Count goes to 0-2, but on that play, Jake Sambura, very heads-up play, moves over to second base. So a runner in scoring position for the Rail Dogs, Gabe Hoy. Talking weather up in the booth, sounds like we're in the clear for today. Right around midnight we might get hit with some rain. And let me tell you, that would put things off for a Friday that's jam-packed with baseball. 3 games slated here as Gabe Iverson picks up his 4th Buffalo Wild Wings strikeout. Striking out Gabe Hoy. Bringing up Brady Lemnis, second baseman, number 17. Go ahead, Sawyer.
Speaking of this weekend and packed with baseball, I believe we got 3 games here and got a whole Little League tournament over at the other fields, correct?
That's right. That's what I was going to say. Slated here will be 3 games, and then over in the Little League fields, it will be action-packed all day. There's going to be baseball.
9 a.m. I believe the last game starts at 6, or is it
9 a.m. is game 1, and I think the final game is at 6 o'clock at night. So if we get splashed with a bunch of rain, Paul Quislen isn't sleeping.
Neither is Mr. Nathan.
I would guess there'd be a few of us that aren't sleeping. And then you won't get to see exciting things in Leonard, like guys driving off the road, Sawyer.
Yeah.
2-1 pitch becomes 2-2 on the swing and miss from Brady Lemnis.
You know, when I watched that guy drive off the road, I can't imagine what he was going through because my brain was going crazy. Flew off the end of the road, hit a jump.
There's a strikeout from Gabe Iverson. It's his 5th. He's getting working close to that Buffalo Wild Wings snack pack. Strikeout number 5 for Iverson retires the Rail Dogs. They get 1 hit. They get no runs. They leave 1 on base. There were no errors, and after 3.5, the score remains 4-0.
If you're looking for a bank or insurance agency that offers big bank products and small town service, then Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency is the way to go. Live in or near the Kindred area? Stop in and chat with a friendly banker or insurance agent about all of the convenient services and features they offer. Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency are your neighbors who are here to help you grow and develop. Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Online at kindredstatebank.com.
The Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota is the place for you and your friends to come and enjoy cold drinks, great food, and sports all under a friendly and fun atmosphere. Whether it's the Vikings, Twins, Wild, NDSU Bison, or one of your favorite teams, watch all the games at the Knickerbocker. Open Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 2 a.m., and Sunday, 12 noon to 2 a.m. You can find the Knickerbocker at 412 Main Avenue in Hickson, just a 10-minute drive south of Fargo. Take University Drive, head south until you arrive.
Signorama of Fargo is the trusted, preferred signage vendor of NDSU athletics. The global leader in the sign and graphic industry, Signorama is the way to grow your business. Competitive prices, free consultations and estimates, signage solutions that fit your budget. Signorama is locally owned and committed to community support. Trusted by the Bison, be a championship business with Signorama. Call or go online at sarvalley.com.
Carson Getty stepping to the plate for the Vikings here in the bottom of the, oh, dang it, I messed up the innings here. We're in the bottom of the fourth inning, so I'm going to have to try and fix that. Bottom of the fourth inning.
Get to work.
Getty sees himself with a 1-1 count. He chops it to the third baseman. Third baseman trying to make a tough play. Throws on to first, just not in time. Good play by the Rail Dogs, but Carson Getty is able to hustle that out, and they've got a runner on first base. Carson Getty 1 for 1 with a walk now. So runner on first is Carson Getty. Coming to the plate is going to be leadoff man Jack McDonald. He's 1 for 1, Jack McDonald is.
Looks like Enderlin's got all sorts of problems with their jerseys. Now the pitcher's trying to button up his shirt. Wiz is out there all over it, though.
McDonald 1 for 1 with a run. He does have a walk. He's got Getty on first base here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Throw to first, not in time. So we're in the bottom of the fourth inning. I'm not sure I can get that fixed. I'm hoping I can. Otherwise, the innings are messed up for the game.
What does the scoreboard say right now?
It's got just a jumble. Jack McDonald, 1-0, trying to get on base any way that he can. Orion Adargo pitching to him from the stretch. McDonald swings and misses. Strike one.
It's not a very good 1-0 swing right there. It looked like
it looked like
struggled catching that ball, so can't imagine it was a good pitch.
Adargo looked like he threw that outer low part of the plate, tough pitch to hit. Might have been a ball. McDonald.
Good read by Getty.
Great read by Getty. And he gets the second safely. Excellent read by Carson Getty. He's really had a good tournament, done some nice things. Ball is blocked nicely by Gruba. Scampers away just a little bit. Carson Getty is stepping hard, and he takes second base. Jack McDonald, 2-1 count. Swings and hits it to the left side. Can Carson Getty get around and score? They're going to wave him around. Throw comes home. Jack McDonald. Oh, it does get cut off. I've got a beam right in my way here. It did get cut off there. Carson Getty was running hard. He was going to score whether that throw went home or not. Jack McDonald gets an RBI single and advances to second on the throw home. The Vikings add another, and they now lead 5-0 in the bottom of the fourth inning. That'll bring up to bat Isaac Spellhaug. Isaac Spellhaug looking to make contact here. He's struck out twice, 0 for 2.
He looks like he's pressing a little hard, trying too hard, frustrated with himself right now. Let's see if he can get his pitch and drive it.
Swings and misses at the first pitch. McDonald on second, nobody holding him. Ball, down and out. Count goes to 1-1. Vikings strike again here in the fourth. 2 in the first, 2 in the third, and 1 in here in the fourth. 5-0. Adargo. Isaac Spellhaug out in front of that. Count goes to 1-2.
Eggman over there moving like Manny Machado.
I got this darn beam in my way. I couldn't even see it. Did he make the play?
He stopped it with his foot and then picked it up and made a good throw over to first, or to the pitcher. But
here's the 1-2. Off speed outside. Count goes to 2-2.
For a washed-up Indies player, he looked pretty good over there.
Adargo has 80 pitches under his belt right now. The limit is 95. Iverson at 61. Ball 3 in the dirt. Nice block there by Gruba. Carson Gruba doing a very nice job behind the plate for the Rail Dogs. Counts full. Runner on second, Jack McDonald. Orion Adargo throws a strike. It's a seeing eye single, I'm going to say.
Didn't touch a glove. I'm calling a single.
Yeah, Isaac Spellhog with an RBI single.
McDonald brings up number 2, center fielder Kylan Swenson.
RBI single by Isaac Spellhog scores Jack McDonald. Good job on 3-2 there. And that'll put another run across for the Vikings. It's also going to cause for a change for the Rail Dogs. Orion Adargo pitched hard, did a nice job. Unfortunately, he is out of the game with Isaac Spellhog on first. Nobody out here in the bottom of the fourth. It's going to be Kylan Swenson coming to bat for the Vikings. Scoreboard is wrong. I'm going to have to fix that. Score is 6-0. We got a whole mess of things going on here. I'm going to try to fix that. Score is 6-0 right now. We'll be back in about a minute.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial sales and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
All right, fans, we're back here. We've got changes coming your way. Got a couple of mistakes that I'm trying to fix. Kindred is leading 6-0 right now. They are also threatening. Sawyer, you got the changes?
I'm still working on it. Right now I can see that the catcher, Carson Gruba, has moved to pitcher, and the pitcher, Orion Adargo, has moved to third base. I'm still trying to get a number on the catcher to let you know who that is.
Okay, so we got bottom of the fourth inning. That's where I messed it up. And the Vikings are leading by a score of 6-0. Vikings have recorded 10 hits, which I can fix right now. 8, 9, 10. They've only made one error, which has been kind of the crutch for the Vikings.
It looks like I got this substitute now. Weston Clausen, the old third baseman, has now moved to catcher. So got Gruba pitching, and we got Weston Clausen catching, and Adargo is playing third base.
Once again, we're in the bottom of the fourth inning. Vikings lead 6-0. I will fix the Enderlin runs here once we get to the top of the fifth. But I think trusty old Mike Mason is listening to us, Sawyer, and he's working remotely to fix my errors. I think he's used to them by now.
Yeah, you do make a lot of them.
Yep. We got Joni Fryer listening in Wapaton right now. I want to give a shout out to Joni Fryer. You remember Joni, right, Sawyer?
I remember Joni. How can you forget her? Super fan.
She was the super fan. You know, I'm going to say 2019 was the first year she became a super fan.
Oh, yeah, she just bandwagoned for sure.
Followed the Kindred Legion team all the way out to Waupun, Wisconsin for the Regional Legion Central Plains tournament following the state championship. She was a big part of the fan base out in Bismarck when
she was the fan base.
There was more than her, of course, but all right, here we go. It is 6-0, bottom of the fourth. Vikings have 2 across already in the fourth. Runner on first.
Kylan Swenson batting.
And Kylan Swenson up to bat. He is working against Carson Gruba. Here is the bunt by Swenson, and a very nice play by Gruba.
Not very often you see Kylan Swenson getting thrown out on,
No.
on a bunt.
Very nice play. That was a bunt to sack, but let's not kid ourselves. Kylan was not looking to sack that. He was looking to get a single out of that. He wants to advance the runner, but he also wanted to get to first base on it. Pitcher Carson Gruba does a very nice job of throwing on to Ethan Simbura to record the first out for the Railcats. 0-1, one out. Gruba works to Tyson Johnson, swings and misses, Johnson does. Count goes to 0-2. Runner on second is Isaac Spellhaug. Counts 0-2. Special thank you to Mike Mason. I think he's got everything fixed up. Fly ball out to left field is caught. Making the catch was left fielder Blake Ruffsvold. Ruffsvold's had a couple of catches out there in left field. So there'll be 2 outs now. Runner on second, and the batter's Tate Miller. Tate Miller one for one. He had a sac fly in the first and had a base hit and a run in the third. He has 2 of the RBIs for the Vikings.
Well, there's another one sitting out there for him. Let's see if he can get it.
On the bottom of the 4th inning here, Tate Miller takes ball. It's 1-1. Here's the set and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Never mind, fouled back.
That beam's really giving you a hard time, huh?
Tate Miller with a 1-2 count, 2 outs, runner on second. Vikings have 2 across here in the bottom of the 4th and lead 6-0. Gruba looks in, comes set. Here's the pitch. Low and inside, in the dirt. Another nice block. Spellhaug, talk about base running. Very good job there. You don't want to make the third out at third, but he wasn't even close to making that. He reads dirt and takes off for third. Vikings have another run just 90 feet away. So Carson Gruba was catching. He's now pitching. Weston Clausen is now the catcher. Gruba did a great job of keeping balls in front of him. He's now on the mound, and his catcher is Clausen. He did a nice job of blocking that, but just couldn't get the runner out. 3-2 count, 2 outs, bottom of the 4th. Here it is. Tate Miller fouls it back. I don't think that's going to stay in play. It's out of play. We'll do it again. Tate Miller, as I already said, has 2 RBIs, a run, a single, sac fly. The lefty, Tate Miller, working against Carson Gruba. Tate Miller batting .300 on the year. Right on the nose. Here's the pitch. Ball. Good job by Tate Miller. Runner's going to be on first and third. Vikings looking to tack on here. First and third scenario. We'll see what they do with it. Sawyer Hess up to bat. He grounded out to short in the first and had a sac fly in the third. RBI, sac fly. Big thanks to Tate Miller and some fantastic base running in the third inning. First and third, Miller takes off. Ball's in the dirt. Isaac Spellhaug going to come home. Is there going to be a play? Yes, but Isaac Spellhaug slides safely underneath it. So another run across for the Vikings. Run across for the Vikings makes the score 7-0. Pitch was a ball, makes the count 1-0. Runner comes in and a runner moves to second. Carson Gruba towing the rubber for the Rail Dogs. He comes set. And here's the pitch. Swung on. And missed. 1-1. Sawyer Hess up to bat. Batting .304. 458 on base percentage. He does have 4 doubles on the year. That one's a ball. Count goes to 2-1. I want to thank Mustang Seed, Close Mentor, Viking Homes, and Kindred State Bank, Todd Wold, Express Lane Runnings, and Jen Swenson.
Heads up.
Foul ball, first base line, moves the count to 2-2.
Boys up here in the press box wanted that one. But not hard enough.
More sponsors to thank: Custom Express Car Wash, Goldmark, Andy Westby. You want to thank him. He's out on the grounds crew as well. Signorama, beautiful signage here. The Knickerbocker, Kindred State Bank, MLGC, and MJ Nipstead. 2-2, 2 outs. Sales high, ball 3. 3-2, 2 outs. Vikings lead 7-0. There was a pitching change in this inning. Orion Adargo out, and now on is Carson Gruba. Gruba throws outside. Ball 4. Sawyer Hess, good job of working a walk.
That was strike 3. Started walking off a little bit. But good at bat overall by Sawyer.
It was a good job by Sawyer. He fouled one off. He fouled a few off, but fouled one off with 2 strikes. Earned himself a couple more pitches, and it proved to get him on base. Nick Dahl up to bat now. He's 1 for 2. Struck out and had a base hit. Struck out in the second and had a base hit in the third. He watches ball 1.
Nice hard hit ball to the left side. See if he can do it again.
Ball off the glove of catcher Clausen, and both runs advance. So Vikings are going to have runners on second and third, and a 2-0 count to Nick Dahl. 2 outs here in the 4th. Rail Dogs trying to stop the bleeding as they've given up 3 already here in the 4th. Vikings looking to tack on a couple more. Here's the pitch. Ball high. 3-0.
Great discipline up there by
Nick Dahl.
By Nick. For some reason, I always think his name's Ethan.
Green light here?
I would give him the green light, but I don't think he's swinging.
Strike 1. 3-1. Not a great pitch to hit, so a very good take by Nick Dahl. We'll see what he gets on the 3-1. Here's the 3-1 from the full. Ball outside. Yep,
great
good
at bat.
So Nick Dahl puts together a couple really nice at-bats. Has a single in his previous at-bat in the 3rd. Now he draws a walk. Never got anything really to hit. And he loads up the bases for number 14, the second baseman, Dylan Rolling Stone himself. He's 1 for 1 with a walk. Here's the pitch. Strike. Good take. Lower part of the outside of the plate.
That's one thing I struggle with my kids is that they think just because it's a strike, you have to swing at it. You got to understand you got 3 strikes. You don't have to swing at all of them.
Yeah, unless it's a real good one. There's ball. Count goes to 1-1.
Nothing worse than kicking your butt out trying to hit strike 1 and then having a dinky ground ball and ending the inning. So great at bat so far by Dylan Stone.
The adage goes, don't get yourself out.
Yeah. Baseball works well when you do that.
1-1 pitch. Ball to the backstop.
Going to be close.
Going to be a close play at the plate. Tate Miller slides in safely. It's another run on the board for the Vikings. Runners move to second and third. Count goes to 2-1. So to your point, Sawyer, if he swings at that first pitch, which is not a great pitch to hit, even though it's a strike, he doesn't get a pass ball that scores a run.
Exactly.
Now the Vikings are threatening to make this a 10-run game. Nick Dahl at second, Sawyer Hess at third. Dylan Stone with a 2-1 count. 2 outs, bottom of the 4th.
Remind me, is there a 10 after 5 rule?
Correct.
Be big if they could get 10 here and have Gabe Iverson go shut them down.
Ball 3.
Save a lot of pitching. Keep their energy high for tomorrow.
Gabe Iverson at 61 pitches. The maximum in Babe Ruth is 95.
be even bigger if they keep him under 75. Bring him back for later if needed.
3-1 pitch underway. Ball outside. Again, another good take. Looks like it could have been on the outside part of the plate. It's definitely a strike, but not something you want to swing at. He might get better. 3-2, 2 outs,
Yep.
2 runners on, 8-0. Bottom of the 4th inning. Just got the pleasure of having Zach Nelson join us in the booth. Here's the pitch, swung on, and missed.
Good job by Gruber right there to work out of it and stop the bleeding, see if they can go get a few runs here.
Yes, so that'll do her for the 4th inning. And in the 4th inning, the Vikings pick up 4 more runs. They get those 4 runs on 3 hits. There were no Rail Dogs errors, and the Vikings leave 2 on base. After 4 complete, new score reads Vikings 8, Rail Dogs 0.
How you overcome challenges as a farmer is what defines you. At Mustang Seeds, it's what defines us. This year brought heavy drought, late season storms, and hail. Now is the time to savor the harvest weather and reap the rewards of the blood, sweat, and tears we've put into our fields. With strong products, proven results, and an untamed spirit, we don't allow any room for failure. Contact Clay Erdman at 701-630-2113 or visit mustangseeds.com today.
All right, fans, welcome back to Kindred, North Dakota. Beautiful day for baseball here in Kindred. The Vikings see themselves with an 8-0 lead as we head on into the 5th inning. Game started at 2:09. Scheduled to start at 1:30. We started 39 minutes late. The next game is slated for 4 o'clock. So we'll see how close we can get to on time for that one. Pop fly, first pitch, going to fall into the hands of Dylan Stone. Looked like Nick Dahl might have been calling that. Dylan Stone says, I'll take that. And Coach Eggman's going to talk priorities after this. 1 out. Off the bat of Wyatt Lund will bring up extra hitter number 2, Dominic Marsh. So
Yeah,
Gabe, go ahead.
Sorry, while we're teaching things to people, you know, because we're really good at that. Communication in the outfield and infield is very important. Priorities go outfield, and then the infield, specifically shortstop, has top priority in the infield, then second base. But
here Dylan Stone steps back, then walks into it and throws on to Tate Miller. So Dylan Stone,
he's been busy today.
He has. Had a fly out for the first out, and that is his 3rd 4-3 putout. He also caught somebody stealing off of the throw from Tyson Johnson. He's got a big hand in a lot of things. So 2 outs from the Rail Dogs. First pitch is swung on and missed.
Oh, wow.
Second pitch is a ball.
That was a major ball. It sailed over even the catcher, it looked like.
Ball 2 from Iverson. There's 2 outs here in the top of the 5th inning. Counts 2-1. Ball inside. 3-1. Avery Craig, center fielder number 10, is up to bat. He did strike out in the 2nd inning, or 3rd inning, and Iverson had a 3-0 count on him. He throws a strike here. So Iverson went 3-0 to Craig in the 3rd. He went 3-1 to him here in the 5th. Came back and struck him out in the third. We'll see what he can do in the fifth. 3-2. Swung on and missed. That's 2 times Iverson got Craig to a 3-ball count, and this time he ends up striking him out again. That's a 6-pack of Buffalo Wild Wings strikeouts for Gabe Iverson. We'll have to figure out what his flavor is. So in the top half of the 5th inning, the Rail Dogs get no runs on no hits. They leave nobody on base. And after 4.5 innings of play, the Vikings continue to lead 8-0.
You may already know that at Close Mentor, you can shop great designer brands without the full designer price, and that you can bring your gently used items into Close Mentor and sell them for cash on the spot. Here's something else you should know. Buying and selling at Close Mentor aids in water preservation, reduces chemical pollution, decreases landfill waste, boosts your local community. That's right, it's resale, and it's better than retail. Be green and kind to the environment by selling your clothing and buying sustainable fashion for yourself.
Hey fans, welcome back into Kindred, North Dakota, where we are hosting the District 7 Class B Babe Ruth Baseball Tournament. Game 2 of Day 2 is underway. Vikings leading the Rail Dogs 8-0. Gabe Iverson has a 6-pack of Buffalo Wild Wings strikeouts. Honey Barbecue's his go-to sauce. He's got 6 of them. Up to bat for the Vikings is going to be 9 and 10 hitters. Gabe Iverson, Carson Getty, trying to turn it around, and not just Jack McDonald, but to Isaac Spellhaug, Kylan Swenson, and Tyson Johnson. Gabe Iverson coming to the plate. He is 0 for 2. Carson Getty 1 for 1 with a walk.
Action going on in the football field behind us here.
And once again, want to thank our sponsors.
It's great to see.
Jen Swenson Runnings, Express Lane, Todd Wold, Kindred State Bank, Viking Homes, Close Mentor, Mustang Seed. I want to thank MJ Nipstead, MLGC, Kindred State Bank, Custom Express Car Wash, Goldmark, Sinorama, and the Knickerbocker. Please consider thanking our sponsors making baseball possible on Magnitude Sports. If you're watching baseball on Magnitude Sports, part of YouTube, strike one across for Gruba. Count goes to 0-1 for Gabe Iverson. Gruba working from the full, gets his sign, and here's the pitch. Strike 2. Gabe Iverson has an 0-2 count. Now you go to work. Gruba from the full, here's the pitch, in the dirt. Good pitch, good take. 1-2. Once again, umpiring tonight, Andrew Yonke behind the plate, and Mark Wisniewski on the bases. Here's the 1-2 from Gruba. Ball high, 2-2. Iverson's worked the count even. Following this game, we'll have the first semifinal game, Hankinson versus Fairmount, scheduled for 4 o'clock, going to be a little bit late. And then the nightcap is Castleton and Valley City.
That should be a good game.
Gruba just missing, a little bit low and outside. Count moves to full. So first 2 pitches were strikes. Gruba tried to nibble himself into a swing. Iverson disciplined. We'll see what happens on the 3-2. Here's the pitch. Ball 4.
Great at bat. Worked himself from an 0-2 count all the way to a walk to lead off the inning. Now we've got Kelby Erdman coming up to bat.
That brings up a new hitter. It's number 15.
Got a new heavy hitter indeed, number 15, Kelby Erdman.
See if he can get a hold of one and make some things move on the base pass.
Runner on first. Kelby Erdman is the unofficial poster child of Mustang Seeds. We want to thank Kelby Erdman and Clay Erdman and Mustang Seeds for their sponsorship. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Kelby Erdman coming up and taking an aggressive hack. I like it.
That was healthy for sure.
0-1. Gabe Iverson on first. Kruba pitching, comes set. Here's the pitch. Ball sails high, 1-1. Vikings end the game with 2 runs. Rail Dogs trying to keep their season alive. It's Gruba from the set, throws, outer part of the strike zone, called strike. Count goes to 1-2. Weston Clausen now catching for the Rail Dogs. The 1-2 to Erdman. Off-speed pitch in the dirt, ball 2. Nice block there by Weston Clausen. Gabe Iverson led this inning off. 2 straight strikes and then 4 balls. He's on first base with the walk. Kelby Erdman hitting for Carson Getty right now. Oh, that one sails outside. Clausen can't hang on to it. Iverson scampers to second on the wild pitch. And Erdman about to do what Iverson just did if Gruba can't find the strike zone. You know, you're a pitcher, Sawyer. Sometimes you get that 0-2 and you try to dance around getting too
fancy. I've seen a lot of these pitchers, they try to throw that special pitch rather than what's working, you know. You get up on a fastball and a curveball, and then you try to throw a curveball but make it do something else, and it usually leads to big counts and maybe walks.
Especially when you get the 9-10 hitters up. I mean, you get 0-2, you can really paint black and hope you can get them out. But this is really a tough start to the Rail Dogs. You had 0-2 to your 9-hitter, Gabe Iverson. He does a nice job of getting on base. You have 0-2 to your 10-hitter, who's a pinch hitter, and he ends up drawing a walk. So great job by the bottom of the order for the Vikings. And here's a bunt by Jack McDonald trying to move the runners into scoring position and end this game a little bit early. Jack McDonald, 2 for 2 with a walk, 2 runs, and an RBI. He's having a good day. His batting average is over 500. Again, like we said with Swenson, if he's bunting, he's not necessarily just looking to move him. He's looking to get on base and load this up. This time he's not. It's a ball. 1-1.
Swenson or McDonald?
McDonald looking to bunt. Swenson looked to bunt earlier, but like I said with Swenson, when these guys bunt,
they're
looking to get on. They're looking to move the runners, and with their speed, they're looking to put the pressure on the defense and get on base. Base hit bunt.
Okay, I just misunderstood you.
Here's the 1-1. Ball outside goes to 2-1.
If you're Gruber, you just got to let him do it and take the out and then go from there. 1 out at a time.
Well, just to speak to, again, the job that Gabe Iverson is doing on the mound, he's thrown 70 pitches. It's the second pitcher for the Rail Dogs. He's already at 44. Swung on and missed by McDonald. That'll move the count even, 2-2. Jack McDonald, leadoff man, wears number 11, plays shortstop. Carson Gruba on the mound, wears number 4, started catching, now he's the pitcher. 2-2, low and outside, ball 3.
Is this a third full count that we've seen this inning?
Correct.
See if it has the same result.
Only thing different on this one is he didn't go 0-2 to begin. It's 3-2 now, all the same. Swung on and missed. It's a Buffalo Wild Wings strikeout for Gruba. It's his second Buffalo Wild Wings strikeout. Isaac Spellhaug now to bat, 1 for 3. Had a single in the 4th, struck out in the 1st and 2nd. Spellhaug did get an RBI and a run scored. So runners remain at 1st and 2nd. Ball a little bit high to Spellhaug. Kelby Erdman on first. Gabe Iverson on second. Isaac Spellhaug looking to put this ball in play and see if Erdman can run like a Mustang. Strike.
Oh, Iverson
and
steals.
Good job by Iverson there of running to third and doing a hybrid slide.
Yeah. He's been getting great secondaries. He's been timing that up since he's been on second base. So great job by him.
Yes, it was a stand-up steal slide by the pitcher Gabe Iverson. Count is 1-1. Runners are on first and third as Erdman did not follow him up in the second. Here's the pitch. Isaac takes strike 2. Good pitch, but Isaac's got to swing it here. 1-2.
Yep, 1 run at a time. Sack fly can do some work for you. Get the next guy up.
Kylan Swenson on deck. Very good hitter for the Vikings. 2 for 2 with 2 runs, an RBI, and a sack. Sacrifice bunt. Kylan Swenson had in the 4th. Very nice play by Orion Adargo against Swenson earlier. He's on deck. Here's the pitch to Spellhog. Interesting swing, fouls it off, lives to see another day.
He's had a lot of those swings that get up and in on him. I don't know if he's just not seeing it right out of the hand or just making that decision a little too early and bailing himself out, but nevertheless, he's protecting the plate. So
here's the pitch from Gruba. Here it is, sack fly. It's going to fall, not a sack fly. Terrible call on my part. It was a base hit. Good job by Isaac Spellhog working out of 2 strikes. So he gets another RBI, Spellhog does. His second consecutive at-bat with a single and an RBI.
Game-winning run on second base.
Erdman, if Erdman at second scores, that'll end the game. Kylan Swenson is up to bat. He's a dangerous hitter. Runners on first and second. It's 9-0. Swenson swings, fouls it back.
That's where I'm curious. You know, Erdman, I know we want him to move like a Mustang, but he doesn't. I'll tell you that. I know they got about 7 guys on the bench. I'm curious if putting one of them in to score on 1 base hit rather than 2 would be smart.
Erdman gets a healthy lead. You don't have to be fast to be a good base runner, and he's got a good lead. Ball's in the dirt. Look at Erdman go.
That.
Good job, Erdman. I think he heard you. He took the bait and said, you know what, Sawyer? I'm smart.
Yeah.
And
Great
he gets
base
to third.
running.
So Erdman advances to third. Spellhog to second.
I'll eat my words. Sorry, Kelby.
Kylan Swenson can end this game by bringing Erdman in. 1 out. 1-1. Hits his hand. And Swenson eats that pitch, as they say. Moves to first, loads him up. And Tyson Johnson, the cleanup man, with an opportunity to end this. Bases are loaded. We'll come back. We'll be here for the next pitch. Going to be some changes.
Kindred Storage, built on the north side of the city of Kindred, provides secure and affordable storage. The units at Kindred Storage are new construction, isolated from water and snow, and are maintained year-round. The area is also well lit to ensure easy and safe access to your possessions day or night. Call 701-428-3121 for unit pricing and more information. You can find Kindred Storage located on the north side of the airport in Kindred.
For any accounting needs you may have, Todd R. Wold, Certified Public Accountant, has you covered. From bookkeeping and financial reports to tax planning and preparation, individuals and businesses, he's here to help you achieve your dreams. Give him a call. Todd R. Wold, CPA, 701-356-1040. You can also visit wold-cpa.com. Best of luck to Kindred and both teams in today's game.
Kindred Express Lane is a friendly, locally owned convenience store open 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. and offers hot stuff pizza, smash hit subs, gas, diesel, and propane exchange. Kindred Express Lane is located at 220 First Avenue South across the street from the baseball and football field, just 3 inches away from Highway 15 in Kindred. While you're fueling up, be sure and grab a snack and a cold beverage for the road. Kindred Express Lane wishes the Kindred Post 117 Vikings the best of luck in the East Regional Baseball Tournament. Go Vikings!
All right, fans, welcome back into Kindred, North Dakota. A few defensive changes for the Enderlin Rail Dogs. They will read as follows. Moving into center field will be Carson Gruba. He's done on the mound and responsible for the 3 runners on base. Avery King is going to slide over to right field. And now pitching for the Rail Dogs will be number 13, Wyatt Lund. He's got a tall order in hand. Bases juiced. On first is Kylan Swenson. Second is Isaac Spellhaug. And on third is Kelby Erdman, who pinch hit for Carson Getty. Tyson Johnson is up to bat. He's 1 for 3. Vikings have 9 runs. If they get one more,
this is for the season.
The game will be over. 1 out. Here's the pitch. Johnson takes a strike. Good take. Looked like it was a little bit on the outer part of the plate. Johnson's got to put this in play. Once again, working against Lund. Here's the pitch from Lund. Outside.
Enderlin's defense playing in right now. Oh,
ball gets away. Not far enough. Nothing doing there. Good backup, which in essence is the Enderlin playing their infield in, their outfield in. They know they have to cut this run off if they want to live to see another inning. Their season is on the line. It's a ball off the glove and shin pad of the catcher, Clausen, and he prevents the game winner from coming in. Tyson Johnson, base hit and stolen base in the first, flew out to the shortstop in the third and flew out to left in the fourth. Here he is in the fifth. Falls off a pitch that's low and outside, going to even up the count at 2-2.
Got to put the ball in play here, make something happen.
Tate Miller on deck. Tyson Johnson. 2-2 pitch here. Set from Lund. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's a Buffalo Wild Wings strikeout. The first for Lund. And Tyson Johnson is retired. Bases remain loaded. It's Tate Miller. Up to the plate. 2 outs, bases loaded. Ball's in for a strike. Wyatt Lund, where's number 13? Looking to get out of a pickle. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Strike 2.
Keep your head in there. Go back up the middle.
Tate Miller, 0-2, 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th inning. Working against Wyatt Lund. Wyatt Lund coming in relief. Here's the pitch. Fouled back. Is it going to stay in play? It does not. Falls out to the beautiful patio out there in the third base line. Takes a bounce onto the evergreens. Light sprinkle coming down again here in Kindred. Here's the 0-2 set and the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's a strikeout once again. Buffalo Wild Wings strikeout from Lund. He comes in and does a fantastic job for the Rail Dogs. All he does with the bases loaded is strike out the 4 and 5 hitters. So great job there by Wyatt Lund. It'll extend this game. The Vikings in the bottom half of the 5th inning get 1 run on 1 hit. They leave 3 on base. And after 5 innings complete, the score is 9-0 in favor of the Vikings.
will help you find the home you're really looking for in your real estate endeavors. Growing up in Gary, Minnesota, and graduating from NDSU, Jamie has made her home in Kindred, proudly cheering on the home team in blue. Selling or buying? Make that home run call to Jamie at 701-799-1779 or visit connectwithjamie.com to browse new listings and listen to the Realtor Moms podcast. Jamie Swenson of Park Company Realtors supports the Kindred players of today and the hometown rookies of tomorrow.
Welcome back to Kindred. After 5 complete, Vikings lead 9-0. Gabe Iverson set to pitch against the top of the order. Here's the first pitch of the inning. It's to Carson Gruba, the center fielder now. On deck is Weston Clausen, and in the hole, Ethan Simbura. Iverson at 71 pitches right now. 95's the limit. Light rain, strike 2. And just like that, counts 0-2 to Carson Gruba.
Iverson's working really well today. I mean, only 4 hits and 5 scoreless innings, working on 6 right now.
Ball floats outside and a little bit high. It's 1-2 now. Pitching implications are true of anything in Babe Ruth, but certainly when you are in the loser's bracket, you want to make sure that you can keep as many guys fresh as possible. Iverson's going to go going to throw his 75th pitch right now, and it is a shot out to right field. Right field, Nick Dahl and Kylan Swenson converging. Kylan Swenson's not going to make the play. That's an error. He should have made it. He was camped under there and is unable to do so. So a leadoff reach on air.
This is what Kindred's got to avoid. They got to avoid letting things snowball. And that last inning obviously didn't go the way they wanted it to, but they can't let it continue into this inning.
And what that also means is, with Kindred unable to capitalize in the bottom of the 5th, is that now Gabe Iverson has thrown 76 pitches, which increases a day of rest for him. It also means that he only has 19 pitches left until he has to come out of the game. He's thrown 76 now. Carson Gruba reached on that error, and it brings up the catcher, number 14, Weston Clausen. Clausen sees himself with a 2-0 count.
Just curious, 75 days is 4 days rest, so that would make him available. Is it Thursday today? So
75 pitches. I don't have the rules in front of me, so I'm even hesitant to say for sure. Count goes to 3-0.
I believe with this, though, he is done for the tournament now, pitch-wise.
We'll see if in between innings we can get the official ruling on pitch counts. Ball 4 sails high and brings up and moves runner to first and second now. Coach Eggman going to come and visit about it. Weston Clausen now on first with Gruba on second. Ethan Simbura going to be up to bat. He's the first baseman, wears number 12. A little chat here by Coach Eggman. Runners on first and second. Once again, want to thank our sponsors, making baseball possible to be aired on Magnitude Sports on YouTube. Magnitude Sports covering the Kindred games of the Babe Ruth tournament. Jen Swenson, Runnings and Express Lane. Todd Wold, Kindred State Bank and Viking Homes. Close Mentor, Mustang Seed. Want to thank MJ Nipstead and MLGC. Kindred State Bank, the Knickerbocker, Signorama, Goldmark, and Custom Express Car Wash. A big thank you to you sponsors.
So if you're Nick Eggman, what are you telling Iverson and the team right now?
Just pump strikes. Got to have you follow through, throw hard, and keep throwing strikes. Count goes to 1-0. Mechanically, it looks like Iverson's releasing everything a little bit high. He's got to pull down and throw that ball hard. Sometimes when young kids get into trouble, it's because they're trying to take things off of their fastball to try and fine-tune it. Just throw that ball hard, get that one release point down, stay on top of it. You've thrown a lot high, so let's get that ball down. There's a little bit of an adjustment he makes. Unfortunately, it's a ball. So 3-0 is the count now to Ethan Simbura. Here's the set and the pitch. Strike. Good take there by Ethan Simbura. Ball's on the lower outer part of the strike zone. Iverson sets, checks second, and here's the pitch. Oh, here's a big opportunity for the Vikings. Gabe Iverson on a Spellhog across to Tate Miller. Tate Miller cannot make the play, and that's going to go in the books as an error on Tate Miller.
And no
He's going to throw home to Tyson Johnson. Tyson Johnson can't make the play at the plate.
Need to have backup there by the right fielder.
A lot of action there on that play. It's Clausen that comes all the way around from first base. Good play by Gabe Iverson to throw on to Spellhog. Spellhog threw over to Tate Miller. Tate Miller doesn't make the play. Ball was in the air, didn't even go in the dirt. Tate Miller tried to swat it down. It gets by him and scores the Rail Dogs' first run. Next swing is from Orion Adargo, and he hits it out in the left field. So he gets a single.
Enderlin's on something this inning. See if they can keep going.
Runners on first and third. It's 9-1. There's one out. Shortstop and number 1, Jake Simbura, up to bat. Runner on first is Orion Adargo. Ethan Simbura on third. Gabe Iverson pitches outside, ball 1. That was pitch 86 for Iverson. He has 9 left. Swing and a miss by Simbura. Evens up the count at 1-1. It was Weston Clausen who came around and scored the Rail Dogs run. The next pitch is a strike as well, swung on and missed by Jake Simbura. The shortstop, Jake Simbura, been busy. Left-handed shortstop, left-handed batter. 1-2, runner goes, swung on and missed. Tyson Johnson throws on to second. The fake is not there. Swenson airmails it to the backstop, and the runner goes from first to third and another run across.
Not clean right there by Vikings defense. Questionable throwing that if you're Tyson. And Kylan definitely got to get that ball down and at least hit a cutoff or bounce it in the home plate.
So it's a Buffalo Wild Wings strikeout. Swing and a miss by Simbura. It's the snack pack +1 for Gabe Iverson. That records a second out. Throw to second. The play is a fake cut. Dylan Stone doesn't reel it in, or Jack McDonald. I can't remember which one. Kylan Swenson then throws over the head of the catcher. Gabe Iverson throws a pitch down the middle, and it's swung on and hit out in the center field. The diamond cutter scores another run. Gabe Hoy with an RBI single. Adargo is the runner that comes in. Score is now 9-3. 2 outs. Runner on first. Batter is Braden Lemnis. Wears number 17, plays second base. That was pitch 92 for Iverson. Here's a strike.
See if you can get him out of this inning without going over in pitches, but he can finish his last batter after his 95th pitch, correct?
Correct. Johnson throws over Iverson's head. No damage on that. Hoy's not able to advance. Iverson comes set, the 1-1. High. Goes to 2-1.
So this will be his last batter.
This will be his last batter because this will be his 95th pitch. He'll be able to finish the batter. Vikings looking to get out of the inning. Ball high, 3-1.
Good discipline here by
Lemnis. Braden Lemnis 0 for 2 on the day. Grounded out to Dylan Stone at second and struck out. This pitch is in, fouled back, strike 2, full count, 2 outs, runner on first, top of the 6th inning. Gabe Hoy should be going on this pitch. Gabe Hoy just had a big RBI single. Runner doesn't go, swung on, hit out to the outfield. Nick Dahl is able to make the catch. Nick Dahl stops the bleeding for the Vikings in the top of the 6th inning. Nice play by Nick Dahl. But the Rail Dogs pick up 3 runs on just 1 hit. There were 3 Viking errors. After 5.5, the Vikings still lead, but now by a score of 9-3. We'll be back in about a minute.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial sales and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
Signorama of Fargo is the trusted, preferred signage vendor of NDSU athletics. The global leader in the sign and graphic industry, Signorama is the way to grow your business. Competitive prices, free consultations and estimates, signage solutions that fit your budget. Signorama is locally owned and committed to community support. Trusted by the Bison, be a championship business with Signorama. Call or go online at sarvalley.com.
The Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota is the place for you and your friends to come and enjoy cold drinks, great food, and sports all under a friendly and fun atmosphere. Whether it's the Vikings, Twins, Wild, NDSU Bison, or one of your favorite teams, watch all the games at the Knickerbocker. Open Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 2 a.m., and Sunday, 12 noon to 2 a.m. You can find the Knickerbocker at 412 Main Avenue in Hickson, just a 10-minute drive south of Fargo. Take University Drive, head south.
First pitch underway in the bottom of the 6th inning goes to Sawyer Hess. It's a ball off the hand of Wyatt Lund. Second pitch, also a ball.
See if Lund can keep doing what he was doing last inning, throwing over the plate, letting the batters get themselves out.
Stick around for the MLGC moment of the game. Lund had a big moment in this game. When he came in, bases loaded, down 9-0 with 1 out. Vikings needed 1 to end it. And he struck out Tyson Johnson and then struck out Tate Miller. Rail Dogs continue on with the momentum and put 3 on the board in the 6th.
That swing right there by Sawyer Hess was a 2-0 swing, and he's hitting off the end of the bat. That one pulled straight down the line, way out in front.
Dargo air mails it, and Hess lucks out there.
I know it worked out for him, but that's 2 very poor swings by him. You've got to be on time for that 2-0 and 2-1 swing. He was way out in front for both of them, just like the first 2 guys that struck out against Lund. Got to make adjustments, be disciplined.
Runner on second is Sawyer Hess. Up to bat right now is Nick Dahl. Nick Dahl 1 for 2 with a walk. He takes ball 1. Dahl has had back-to-back very good at-bats. We'll see if he can keep it going here. 1-0. Behind him,
Hess
it's
advances.
a ball. Hess will move on to third. Nick Dahl plays right field. Had a nice catch to end the 6th inning. Where's number 24? Struck out in the 2nd, got a base hit in the 3rd. Nice slap to the left side, and then a walk.
Should score another one. There we go.
Into the 4th. That wild pitch will bring across Sawyer Hess. And the count goes to 3-0. So another run on the board for the Vikings. They now lead 10-3.
Maybe Lund just needs to load the bases before.
Intentionally walk the first 3 guys so that he can get to work and get comfortable. That's the idea behind Lund. Yeah, he threw some very effective strikes to get out of the jam. Has had a little bit of a problem here with Nick Dahl. But he's working back, 3-1. Swing and a miss. So he now has the count full. Wyatt Lund will see what he can do. Here's the pitch. It's behind him again. So
number 14, second baseman Dylan Stone.
Dahl with his second walk, consecutive walks. He's reached, Dahl has, 3 of the 4 times. Nice job by Nicholas Dahl. Dylan Stone now up to bat. He takes ball 1 inside.
Gotta wear that pitch. Gotta find a way on. Just be a base runner. Get the next man up. Keep the game going.
Dylan Stone up to bat. 1 for 2. Walked in the second. Got a base hit in the third. Swings and misses here. Swung and missed at strike 3 in the fourth. Evens up the count at 1-1. So Dylan Stone, as I said, 1 for 2 with a walk. Nick Dahl on first, counts 1-1. Dylan Stone hits it to the third baseman. Orion Adargo to second baseman on to first. It's a double play. Very nicely turned by the Enderlin Rail Dogs. Fantastic turn. You know, the other thing that's really impressive about that double play is that Orion Adargo had an error to start that inning. And here he leads off the 5-4-3 double play. Great job by Orion Adargo on to Braden Lemnis, and then finishing it up to Ethan Simbura.
Enderlin's playing really complete baseball right now, and it's a shame that it's at the end of the year. I'm sure they would have liked to be playing like this all year. Maybe things would have ended up rolled the dice a little bit differently.
Well, as I said, Coach Hoffman very happy with how their guys played yesterday against the 1 seed Central Cass or Castleton Blackstockings. He was happy with what they did, and you can see some of that carrying over now. A team that's very much improved. Kudos to Coach Hoffman and the job he's done with the Enderlin Railcats. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, it looks like Getty has re-entered in for Kelby Erdman.
That's what I was just going to say. Carson Getty back in the game. He actually re-entered earlier when the Vikings went defensively. This ball is thrown out to the right field fence on an attempt pickoff to Iverson, and Iverson will advance on to second base. The error by Wyatt Lund has Iverson now at second. Carson Getty, 1 for 1 with a walk in the second, a hit in the fourth, and a run. Counts evened up 1-1 to Getty. On the bottom of the 6th inning, Josh Lamaris alongside Sawyer Rowland. This game has just surpassed 2 hours. 2 hours, 2 minutes to be exact. Started at 2:09. It's 4:11. So we had an opening game go 2 hours and 17 minutes. This game is 2 hours and 2 minutes.
It's going to give it a run for its money.
And counting. Carson Getty strikes out. Buffalo Wild Wings strikeout. That's the third for Lund. He's done a great job coming in, Lund has. He gets the strikeout, and that'll end things for the Vikings in the 6th. They do get the Vikings, that is, 1 run in the 6th off of 1 hit. And there were 2 Rail Dog errors. They leave 1 on base after 6 complete. The score is 10-3.
Looks like Jack's coming in to pitch.
If you're looking for a bank or insurance agency that offers big bank products and small town service, then Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency is the way to go. Live in or near the Kindred area? Stop in and chat with a friendly banker or insurance agent about all of the convenient services and features they offer. Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency are your neighbors who are here to help you grow and develop. Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Online at kindredstatebank.com.
MLGC's story began in 1906 in the rural communities of Enderlin and Cooperstown. Today, MLGC is a fourth-generation family-owned company that can deliver ultra-high-speed broadband, TV, telephone, and advanced business services to customers on a 100% fiber optic network. Now available in several rural communities, including Kindred. In an era of exploding technology, MLGC's goal is to deliver future technologies that make rural North Dakota a vibrant place to live and do business. Visit them today, MLGC.com. MLGC, moving you at the speed of light.
Hey fans, welcome back into Kindred. We move to the top of the 7th inning. Vikings lead 10-3. It's raining here. The wind has shifted. And so has the Vikings defense alignment. Now pitching for the Vikings is going to be Jack McDonald. Sawyer Hess is at third. Gabe Iverson is now the EH. And Isaac Spellhaug has moved to shortstop. Max Bernier is out in left field right now. And I believe Carson Getty has scooted over to center. Must mean that Kylan Swenson is out of the game. So Max Bernier is in for Kylan Swenson, if my eyes are serving me correctly. Rail Dogs are sending to the plate their 8, 9, and 10 hitters, Wyatt Lund, Dominic Marsh, and Avery Craig. Wyatt Lund 0 for 1 with a walk. Walked in the second, flew out to the second baseman in the 5th. Swings and misses. Quickly, it's 0-2. 0-2 pitch underway. Jack McDonald rears back. It's a swinging bunt. Tyson Johnson picks it up, throws in the dirt. Holy smokes, that's way off the mark. Fortunately for the Vikings, Nick Dahl is there to back it up, and it just ends up being a reach on air. That'll bring up the extra hitter, Dominic Marsh. So an error on Johnson puts a runner on first. Jack McDonald throws a pitch that's swung on and missed by Dominic Marsh.
Good job by Jack by getting in the zone. Just keep letting them put it in play, and they'll get the outs eventually.
That one gets by Johnson. Pass ball. Going to move Lund to second. And it counts 1-1.
Remind me, we got Fairmount versus Hankinson.
Following this game will be Fairmont and Hankinson in a semifinal game, and then the nightcap, Castleton and Valley City. Next game was slated for 4 o'clock. Probably going to be an hour behind, depending on how long this one takes to be a final. The Rail Dogs are not done. They are working hard.
They are not going down without a fight.
No, great swing. Jack McDonald can bring a hard fastball, and Dominic Marsh follows it straight back, which means he's timed up perfectly. Dominic Marsh has grounded out to Dylan Stone twice, the second baseman, and he's shown good discipline at the plate as he evens up the count 2-2. Runner on second is Wyatt Lund. And we'll see what Marsh can do against McDonald. Ball inside. It hit him. It hit him. Andrew Yonke says, take your base, young man. That'll bring up the 10 hitter, number 10, and right fielder Avery Craig. Runners on first and second now. To Craig. McDonald checks the runner at first, looks in. Here's the pitch. Ball. Well, I've seen McDonald come in twice in relief, and the last time he wasn't very sharp. He's got to sharpen up a little bit here. I know he faced a little bit of adversity, but
no excuse for that.
Yep.
Just got to keep going after it.
Pick your teammates up, and Chuck strikes. Can't do anything about hit batters. 1-1 pitch. Strike 2.
There you go. Now he's living low and away. One place that he does miss a lot is he misses in a lot, so I have seen him hit quite a few right-handed hitters.
Good job by the Rail Dogs getting their 8-9 hitters on. See what their 10 hitter does. He strikes out. Buffalo Wild Wings strikeout number 1 from McDonald.
3 pitches right there, painted in the same exact spot.
Top of the order, number 4.
Really hard ball to put in play, so props to, is it Craig? Props to Avery Craig.
Now to bat is the center fielder, number 4, Carson Gruba. Gruba did pitch a little bit in this game. Runners on first and second. McDonald works the 1-0 pitch to the leadoff man. Swung on and missed by Gruba. 1 out, top of the 7th. Vikings lead 10-3. Rail Dogs not going away, fighting hard. Pitch, low and out. 2-1 count. Two-one pitch. McDonald comes set, and here's the pitch. Strike on the outer part of the plate. Count goes to 2-2. Wyatt Lund, the 8-hitter, reached on an error. The extra hitter, Dominic Marsh, was hit by a pitch. Here's the 2-2, sails outside, count goes full. The 10-hitter struck out, and that has brought us now to the leadoff man, number 4, Gruba. Full count. Swung on and missed. And McDonald picks up his second Buffalo Wild Wings strikeout. The PA guy and I are not in step right now. He has McDonald for 3 strikeouts, but I don't know how that could be. He came in this inning. That was a swinging bunt.
It was a swinging bunt.
He swung and hit that ball. The first batter, Wyatt Lund, swung and hit it right up into the clay area of the mound, or of the home plate area, and that's where our, Mr. Quislen and I are usually right in tune with one another, but we weren't, and that was because he was wrong.
Very rare that he is wrong.
That is a rarity. What's not a rarity right now is Jack McDonald striking people out, because he has struck the last 2 guys out, and he has got a 1-2 count with 2 outs. Here in the 7th, Vikings looking to end the game. Will they? Yes, they do. It's the 3rd Buffalo Wild Wings strikeout, and that will end the ball game for the Vikings. They are victorious. They win by a score of 10-3. It's a final, folks. Vikings defeat Enderlin 10-3. We are going to take a break. We'll come back. We have MLGC Moment of the Game. We have Runnings Player of the Game. We have some things to talk about, so we will give you that when Sawyer and I return. We'll see you back here in about a minute and a half.
How you overcome challenges as a farmer is what defines you. At Mustang Seeds, it's what defines us. This year brought heavy drought, late season storms, and hail. Now is the time to savor the harvest weather and reap the rewards of the blood, sweat, and tears we've put into our fields. With strong products, proven results, and an untamed spirit, we don't allow any room for failure. Contact Clay Erdman at 701-630-2113 or visit mustangseeds.com today.
You may already know that at Close Mentor, you can shop great designer brands without the full designer price, and that you can bring your gently used items into Close Mentor and sell them for cash on the spot. Here's something else you should know. Buying and selling at Close Mentor aids in water preservation, reduces chemical pollution, decreases landfill waste, boosts your local community. That's right, it's resale, and it's better than retail. Be green and kind to the environment by selling your clothing and buying sustainable fashion for yourself.
Kindred Storage, built on the north side of the city of Kindred, provides secure and affordable storage. The units at Kindred Storage are new construction, isolated from water and snow, and are maintained year-round. The area is also well lit to ensure easy and safe access to your possessions day or night. Call 701-428-3121 for unit pricing and more information. You can find Kindred Storage located on the north side of the airport in Kindred.
Hey fans, welcome back into Kindred, North Dakota. Game 2 of day 2 is in the books. Vikings are victorious by a score of 10-3. Vikings have lived to see another day. They will play tomorrow. They will play tomorrow at 1:30, depending on if these games continue to go as long as they are or not. That game was 2 hours and 15 minutes. 2 hours and 15 minutes. The opening game was 2 hours and 15 minutes, and what that ultimately means, if you're helping out with the tournament, we are behind. We are behind
Very
by quite
so.
a bit. Grounds crew working hard to get this game. Next game started quickly, should start around 5 o'clock, so it'll be about an hour behind schedule. That next game will feature Hankinson, the 7 seed, taking on Fairmont, the 6 seed, in the semifinals, because the 7-seeded Hankinson squad defeated the 2-seeded Lidgerwood team in the first round of play, and Fairmont, the 6 seed, defeated the 3-seed Northern Cass on day 1. So Hankinson versus Fairmont in the semifinal. Kindred will play tomorrow at 1:30 against the loser of that game. So 1:30 tomorrow, loser of Hankinson and Fairmont will play Kindred. Sawyer and I will be on the call again for that. I'm not sure actually if Sawyer will be here, but I will be here. The next game is Hankinson-Fairmont. The nightcap tonight is Castleton versus Valley City. Northern Cass is still into the tournament. Northern Cass will play tomorrow at 11 a.m. against the loser of Castleton and Valley City. 2 teams eliminated are Lidgerwood, the 2 seed. They lost, like I said earlier, to Hankinson last night and to Northern Cass today. And Enderlin is defeated and out of the tournament as well. So 6 remain. 1 champion will be crowned. They will advance on to the Class B Babe Ruth State Tournament next weekend. We have 2 awards to give out, the Runnings Player of the Game and the MLGC Moment of the Game. Sawyer, let's take the MLGC Moment of the Game. Let's go MLGC Moment of the Game. You good with that?
Yes,
MLGC Moment of the Game. We thought this moment in Kindred was awesome, just like MLGC is awesome in the Kindred area. Take it away, Sawyer.
For our MLGC moment of the game, we've got more than just one moment. It happened to be the 4th inning combined for the Vikings. They started off with Carson Getty with a leadoff single, followed by Jack McDonald and Isaac Spellhog, following it with a leadoff single with an RBI by both of them. And then Tate Miller came around with a big walk, and he came around to score after a few more walks. Overall, it was a great moment, or multiple moments, as most would say. For the MLGC player or moment of the game.
Yeah, and again, a thank you to our sponsors. MLGC does such great work in our area. One of my favorite things about someone who I have MLGC service, it's great service, but if you ever have any changes you need to make, you call MLGC and you get a real person, no automated phone line. So thank you to MLGC. I want to thank some of our other sponsors one more time: MJ Nipstead, Kindred State Bank, the Knickerbocker, Sinorama, Goldmark Custom Express Car Wash. I want to thank Mustang Seed, Close Mentor, Viking Homes, Kindred Storage, Todd Wold, Express Lane. You saw the Express Lane scoreboard. Vikings win 10-3. I want to thank Jen Swenson. And finally, Runnings. And speaking of Runnings, we have the Runnings Player of the Game. Sawyer, take it away.
For the Runnings Player of the Game, we have Gabe Iverson. He started the game pitching for the Vikings. He recorded 7 strikeouts, allowing only 6 hits, 3 runs, 0 of which were earned. And he did that in 6 innings of work. And overall, just a great performance. He went in there, competed for his team, put a lot of zeros up on the board, and ate some innings for this Vikings team, saved some pitching so that they can continue on with the tournament.
Congratulations to Gabe Iverson. You are our Runnings Player of the Game. Thank you once again to Runnings for your sponsorship. And congratulations to the Vikings hitting barrage in the 4th inning that won you the MLGC moment of the game. Congratulations to the Vikings team. They live to see another day with a 10-3 victory over Enderlin. That day is tomorrow, 1:30 for the Vikings. They take on, again, the loser of the game that's going to be taking place here in about 40 minutes, Hankinson and Fairmont. So if you're looking to see the Vikings in action, stop out to beautiful Kindred and watch them tomorrow at 1:30, or tune back in on YouTube to Magnitude Sports, where you can catch yours truly, Josh Almaris, alongside maybe Sawyer Rowland, maybe somebody else. We'll get her figured out. Sawyer, any closing thoughts before we wrap it up?
Just looking forward to the rest of the night, watch some more baseball.
A lot of baseball being played here in Kindred. We have 2 more games on this field. Tomorrow kicks off the Rookie and Pee-wees end of the year tournament, Friday and Saturday. If you are a baseball fan, come on out to Kindred and you'll have your fill of options on what you want to watch. Once again, congratulations to the Vikings for being victorious. Gabe Iverson, Runnings Player of the Game, and the Vikings offense for the MLGC moment of the game. For Sawyer Rowland and Mike Mason working from afar today, my name is Josh Almaris. Have a good night, everybody.
The proceeding has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network. Don't forget to subscribe, click the bell, and visit our website at magnitudesn.com for a schedule of our upcoming broadcasts.